How do? Welcome back. Well, this is the last of the Woodford's Nelson. Great beer, really nice beer. And I thought I'd drink it because it's a clone beer. And today I've got a box. I think I mentioned in the last video, was it the one before that, that there was a homebrew shop online that did a clone beer of St Austell's Proper Job. St Austell Brewery, Proper Job, fantastic beer. And they actually did a clone version of it. And I found the online shop, it's called Brew UK, and the box came today. So I thought I'd do a box opening and we'll see what the ingredients are. It's a really big box, but I think I know why, because I've also ordered an auto siphon. I'll do this first. I've also ordered an auto siphon because the last one broke, and I've got some bottling to do this weekend. So let's just open this box and we'll see what's inside. My good old Austell knife, you can't beat them. Carbon steel, gets really stained, but sharp as hell when you put an edge on it. Right, let's get rid of all the bump. Let's get there it is. There's my auto siphon. So I'll be using that this weekend. And let's see what we've got. Right, did I order something else? Because I can't remember. Oh no, it's just empty. It's just packing. Right, so big box like this, and this is the kit. Let's see what's inside it. But we've also got something here. Oh, this is the yeast. High performance Nottingham yeast. I ordered that. You can actually order liquid yeast if you want, but I like the dry yeast. It's easy to just throw in the fridge or the freezer. So this is the actual ingredient bag. Now, according to the website, I've just got the laptop open here. It says that this is a winner of a St Austell Proper Job Challenge competition, judged by the creator of Proper Job and the St Austell head brewer, Roger Ryman. So this is the extract version of that recipe that actually won an award, and basically what the brewers were meant to do is try and create a beer that was, as close as possible to the commercial version. And this is the winner. And then what I'm going to do is brew this at the weekend, and then in about a month's time we can do a side by side with a commercial Proper Job. You can get Proper Job in pretty much every supermarket. So, hot pack number 4. So these must all be numbered. These will be your additions. Hot pack number 2. Yeah, number 3. And number 1. So I'm thinking you're going to have a dry hop. One of these will be dry hop. I'm assuming the bigger, the hot pack 1 looks quite small for a bittering hop. Anyway, let's have a look at the instructions. It also comes with 3 kilograms of light spray malt dry extract. Is there anything else in here? Let's have a look. No, that's it. So it's 3 kilograms of light dry malt extract. It's to make 20 litres, and it's approximately 5.5% according to the instructions here. Oh, and that's useful. They actually tell you what is in each hop pack. So in the first hop edition that you make, which I'm assuming is the bittering hop, it's 9 grams of Chinook, if you want to write this down. 9 grams of Willamette. You know, they shouldn't really write this down, should they? Because I just keep this and I don't need to buy the pack again. I just buy the raw ingredients. Shot themselves in a foot with that one. Anyway, in pack number 1, it's 9 grams Chinook, 9 grams Willamette. In hot pack number 2, again 9 grams of Chinook and another 9 grams of Willamette, so that's the same. And 12 grams of Cascade. So I'm thinking that could be for the flavour edition. Hot pack 3, which is probably your Whirlpool or your aroma edition, it's 6 grams of Chinook, 18 grams of Willamette and 18 grams of Cascade. And then in the last hot pack, it's 6 grams Chinook, 30 grams Willamette and 30 grams Cascade. And that's the big one. That's the big one. And they're the pellet hops. So let's just have a look. So it says just use 6 litres of water. I'm surprised there's no, that's a thought, there's no specialty grains yet. Memory serves me correctly, Proper Job's got an amberish tinge to it, and I can't see you getting that from light dry malt, but we will see. So 6 litres of water, dissolve just 1 kilogram of malt extract, which is good, so it's partial boil, excellent. Had hot pack 1, boil for 30 minutes, then add hot pack 2, boil for 15, and then add hot pack, boil for 15, so we're in 45 minutes into a boil now. Then add hot pack 3 and then boil that for 5 minutes, so the 50-minute mark you add the rest of the dry malt, boil that for 5 minutes, so that's 55 minutes, turn off the heat and add the final hop pack. So there's no dry hopping. You use all the 4 packs during the boil. One right at the start, the second one 30 minutes in, then 45 minutes in, and then 5 minutes in. Well, 5 minutes left to go. Add 8 litres of water. Now, the rate my kettle boils off, that's 6 litres. There's going to be virtually nothing left. I think over an hour it boils away 4 litres of water. So I might just have to change this. Might do 12 litres and then add 1.5 packs of the malt to start off with. Then it says add 8 litres of water to the fermenting bin, strain the boiled liquid into the water, top up the fermenter to 20 litres, ideally pouring the remaining water through the strainer to extract maximum flavour from the hops. Add the yeast when the liquid is cooled to pitching temperature. If in doubt, use a thermometer. Take a hydrometer reading. You should really do that before you add the yeast. Not that I think a few seconds make a blind bit of difference, but typically you do hydrometer, then you add the yeast. And record the starting gravity. Now this is interesting. They recommend you place a lid on the top of the fermenting bin, of course, but leave one side unclipped to allow CO2 to escape, or use an airlock. So actually they're recommending you do open fermentation, or use an airlock. But that's interesting that firstly they recommend that you just unclip one side of the fermenting lid to allow the CO2 to escape. I thought that's quite interesting. Move to a suitable area of the house and leave until fermentation is complete. Okay. That I usually leave it about 10 days, and then it said add 3.5 grams of priming sugar per litre. So that's about half a teaspoon. Is it per half? Probably something like half a teaspoon of sugar per 500 ml bottle, and then bottle or barrel, and wait approximately 1 or 2 weeks. So the OG should be 1055, and the final gravity should be 1014. Right, so this should be an interesting beer, because this should just give like a pale straw, well, like a goldenish yellowy coloured beer, but I seem to remember St Austell as being more of an amber. I'll have to look back at the video when I was drinking it and just check, but they've only supplied a light dry malt. Yeah, it says here 3 kilograms of light dry malt. I thought you might have got some specialty malts with this to give some colour, but obviously not. And you're not going to get much roastiness. Anyway, I'll make it according to the instructions. I've read out the ingredients, and of course we can always adjust, can't we, after that, if I feel like it needs adjusting. But there you go, that's the it's called Crafty Brews. It's sold by Brew UK in the UK, and that's the recipe to make a award-winning Proper Job, as judged by the creator of Proper Job and the head brewer at St Austell's. So it can't be a bad beer if he's judged it. Mind you, he judged an all grain batch, and I bet they use some specialty grains in that one. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's the beer I'm going to be brewing this weekend. So a clone brew of St Austell. If you're not in the UK, I don't know if you can get St Austell's Proper Job. I don't know if they export. If you are in the UK, you definitely want to look it up in the look out for it in the supermarkets, because it is a cracking beer. Just like this one. Actually, I thought Proper Job was more like this, to be honest. Colour wise, you know, I thought it was more of an amber beer. I'll have to think. Or I might just have to go out and buy one. I'll definitely be drinking one whilst I'm brewing it though, so I'll know then. But that's the unboxing. So I've got some bottling to do this weekend, and what do you know, my last auto siphon broke, so I've got this new one. I was in town at the weekend actually, and I went into Wilko. Still nothing there. In fact, on some of the shelves where the homebrew used to be, there were still 1 or 2 cans left. They had some like bathroom towels on the shelves, so that doesn't look good. Anyway, keep my eyes peeled. Hopefully, they may just be moving it to a different part of the shop. I don't know. I have to keep my eyes peeled on that one though. But there we go, that's the Crafty Brews Proper Job, award-winning Proper Job recipe. And yeah, it's a bit weird that they tell you exactly what's in each hot packet, because if it's really good and you like it, you don't need to buy the actual kit again. You can just, probably for a few quid less, source your own ingredients, because they've told you exactly what you need. But hey ho, you know, thumbs up for transparency and honesty, sharing the recipe. They do quite a lot of clone dry malt extract brews, and I might go through them, especially sort of English pale ales. I think they do a Landlord, Timothy Taylor's Landlord, if I'm not mistaken. And I might do a few of them actually, and then do side by sides with the actual beer, because I do like my clone beers, and it's definitely getting autumnal weather now where I live in the northwest of England. Especially yesterday, I came out yesterday morning. You could definitely tell it was autumn. You had that just chill to the air. Still getting up quite high during the day, maybe for an hour or two. It touches about 20. But yeah, in the mornings now, you're looking at 13, 14 degrees. And I think the high on Saturday is going to be 14. That's as a high. So my attention now is turning to the amber ales, to the bitters, to the English ales. And they're bloody good. Right, thanks for watching. Why don't you give it a go? I've read out the ingredients, and in a month we'll see if it's similar to the actual commercial proper job. So thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure, and as always, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye for now.